What's up, people? This is Seanstradamus, the sports genius, formerly known as Sean Don. Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan, coming to you Friday, February 22nd, 2019. This is actually the first episode of the year. It'll probably be one of the only ones because I'm going to start up my podcast the first of the second quarter, which is April, May, June, sometime around there. I've been trying to get all the material and shit together and all the equipment so I can get some space and do it the right way instead of just doing these fucking half shots that I'm doing right now. But anyway, I should sponsor this episode by mental health awareness, but I really don't have any sponsors because I'm going to talk about some of the stupidest motherfuckers, some of the most mentally incapacitated motherfuckers, not only in the world of sports, but in the world, period. So with that being said, I'm going to let you know what grinds my fucking gears. The first person that grinds my gears is Scott Foster in the NBA, the NBA referee. This dude is walking around like he's some fucking body, and him and James Harden got beef, and Chris Paul said they got beef after the game. You know how I feel about millennials. I think they all peace sitting down, including the men. I think they're a bunch of pussies that just whine about everything. But in this situation, I'm on their side. You know why? Because everybody don't understand. They always be like, dude, like, first of all, if it wasn't James Harden and his crab walking, stepping ass, and his pretending like he got fouled and shit like that, if it wasn't him, if it was LeBron, everybody would be against Scott Foster. But now, because it's James Harden, then it's not a valid point, which is bullshit to me. It's bullshit. James Harden has a valid point. First of all, my biggest problem with Scott Foster, Ken Maurer, Tony Brothers, all these motherfucking referees is the fact that I know your name. If I know your name, that means you did something fucked up. This is 2019. Nobody reports stuff when you go climbing trees and save cats, or you dive out in front of a bus to save an old ass person who wheelchair fell in front of a bus. Nobody reports that stuff now. Unless it's scandal, your name is not going to be in the news. And so therefore, the fact that I know Scott Foster and Ken Maurer and Tony Brothers and Joey Crawford and all these niggas named me is fucked up. Something fucked up is going wrong and it's your fault. Nobody goes out and pays tickets to come to the stadium to see you. Nobody buys jerseys, not even on Halloween, to be you. Nobody, the average fan doesn't even know who the fuck you are. I just know who you are because I'm a fucking lunatic like that, and I watch sports and I follow people and everything. So just knock it off. It's their fault, period. It's their fault. I don't give a fuck what they say. All these refs are gonna have to calm the fuck down trying to influence the game. Speaking of being in the news, though, I want to speak about a few other people. This asshole, Jussie Smolette. First of all, I don't trust nobody named Jussie. Jussie. I said it from the beginning. I swear to God. Either your name is Jesse or it's not, nigga. You got somebody named Jussie. Like, what the fuck is that? I mean, I know Jesse Jackson pronounces his name Jussie, but he's from like Willacoochee, Arkansas somewhere. His name is Jesse. This nigga actually spells his name Jussie. So right there, my radars went off anyway. So, but then to top it all off, okay, you all know, like everybody, I didn't want to say nothing about this at first because everybody that I know say that I have a problem with gays and shit like that and I be bashed. And so I kept my mouth shut at the beginning when everything was happening because I'm like, you know what? It's none of my business anyway, so it makes me no never mind. This stupid motherfucker, first of all, he writes a check in 2019. Who the fuck writes physical checks in 2019? Like, not only does the paper cost more money than it does to do it electronically, but they got electronic checks that you can do. But not only that, dude, if you write a physical check and that motherfucker bounces, anybody they can charge you with anything. You wrote a check for criminal activity, which means if that check, suppose like you already broke, obviously, because you think you need more money, what that check had bounced? What if they decide to start talking about RICO charges and shit? You just bounced $3,500 check. And they can start talking about check fraud. They can bring all types of shit up on you right now. You've been way more fucking trouble than you was before. So what the fuck are you writing checks? And then you're leaving evidence with checks. That's the whole thing. Like, nigga, I haven't signed a check probably in about 15 years, a physical check. Me. If the shit is not electronic or cash, I'm not signing it because you're never going to catch any bullshit. My uncle them always be trying to say I'm crooked and shit. Like, nigga, I am not crooked. You cannot point to anything whenever. You cannot point to no proof of nothing I've done corrupt, period. Because I don't leave stupid shit behind. And then it's the $3,500. Why the fuck would you give Africans $3,500? Like, Africans. First of all, if you wanted to get your ass whooped, you could have went over into Liam Neeson's neighborhood, like Charles Barkley said. You really could have. I don't even like Charles Barkley, but he's telling the truth. You could have went over to Liam Neeson's neighborhood and you could have got the shit done for free. That's first of all. And just called them up and you wouldn't be in the shit that you in right now. Second of all, $3,500 to some Africans? Nigga, I know Africans that I've bribed before in the past to do crooked things in our league and stuff like that. And when we play Madden and NBA 2K, and I gave this nigga 2 beef sandwiches and a Mystic from Choli's. And he did what I wanted to say. Africans are not that goddamn expensive. And then thirdly, $3,500 may be enough money to get somebody to do what you want them to do. But $3,500 is not fucking hush money, you asshole. Nobody's going to shut up for you. Like, if you pay somebody else $3,500, if you offer me $3,500 just to shut up, I might get on the phone and call the police right there in front of you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, if you want my silence, you better start talking minimum 5 zeros. Not 5 zeros, 4 zeros, 5 digits. 10 G's minimum, that's just for me to talk to you for 15 minutes and not talk about your mama or call you a fag or something like that. You better start talking about that. $35 ain't no fucking hush money. That shit is amazing. These people, that shit is insulting too. So not only is this dickhead in trouble now, but then you turn around and everybody named Robert is in trouble now. Between R.Kelly finally got his comeuppance. I don't even really want to talk about him because he's going to get exactly what he deserves and even more because he done fucked up kids' lives. And I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can fuck to the 12 Play album and he can sing to y'all in the audience. You're full of shit if you protect this nigga and you got daughters. You are bogus. So fuck you. But the person who I'm most proud of, this name Robert, is Robert Kraft. Because Robert Kraft got caught trying to pick up some daywalkers, which is the coldest thing ever. I swear to God, an 80-year-old billionaire got caught trying to pick up some daywalkers. That reminds me of something that my uncle would do, only he's not a billionaire. That reminds me of some shit that he would do, because it's just a fucking amazing. I am so proud of Robert Kraft. And people say, why you gotta pay for daywalkers? Why you gotta pay for sex? First of all, here's what you don't understand about prostitution. Nobody's paying for sex when you're paying for prostitution. You're paying for them to go home and not have to share your feelings and not talk to you. That's what the fuck you're paying for. The sex is free. You can go out and get sex for $40. Any fucking where. $40 is some fucking swishers. Maybe less. Like, you can get sex don't cost no money for that. You paying them to leave you the fuck alone. But then, not only that, what kills me is people are like, man, I don't never pay for pussy. Motherfucker, you pay one way or the other. Your rockhead ass go spend $80 to sit up in the movie and watch the movie and dinner and all that shit. $120, drinks, dinner, movie. Get the fuck out of here. You want to do that? You a lying piece of shit. I sit up and watch you and McDonald's ordering the 2 for $2 and you gonna tell me you want to spend 80 bones. You a bitch. Any one of you who take offense to that is a bitch and a liar for that. And that's all I'm gonna say about this. Another episode of Diary of a Man Sports Fan. I'm gonna get a little heated right now. Another episode of Diary of a Man Sports Fan. You'll see me again with my podcast. Subscribe. Share this damn thing. Like. If you didn't like it, fuck you and your mother. Peace and hair grease.